What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Welcome back to PropsMadeEasy.com, baby. It was once again a fantastic night. I started a Prize Picks ladder challenge over for my Greenlight DFS members over at Greenlight DFS. You get that with any package over there. We started the ladder challenge for both MLB and NBA. Anthony Davis ruined the ladder challenge for NBA, but MLB succeeded with the under on one of the pitcher fantasy scores, and then Salvador Perez hitter fantasy score. So that worked out great. Day one is down for MLB. Day two will be happening today. So if you want to be a part of the ladder challenge or you're interested in optimal DFS information, that's over at greenlightdfs.com. PropsMadeEasy.com, baby, the place for the tools and the social platform. Beautiful space. I loved seeing so many new faces yesterday pop in and start talking in the player prop chat. That's my favorite part about this is when I go on the player prop chat and I just see a bunch of people communicating, posting ideas, all that good stuff because that's exactly what that's for, man. So really love to see that going on and really love that y'all had a lot of success once again, and let's just continue that going, man. Bobby Witt did not come through for us last night. Cabrera came through and got the K's against Atlanta like we expected, but then Bobby Witt just wasn't able to get it done, man. He got caught stealing, which could have gotten us close. But it is what it is, man. Salvador Perez, the next top hitter fantasy score, right under that, ended up hitting last night. And the only reason I didn't get Bobby Witt in my ladder challenger, I would have played him, is because he ended up getting bumped by the time I got to it after I was done with all my morning work. So, but anyways, day two for the MLB Prize Picks Ladder Challenge will be over at greenlightdfs.com for members over there. We can start our own ladder challenge over here on Props Made Easy too. I do not care. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. We could do something. But let's go ahead and get into MLB for today. All right. So first and foremost, the first thing I notice when I get onto the player prop tool is Pete Alonso is projected to go ham against Josiah Gray, and that makes a ton of sense. All right, Josiah Gray is just not very good. This dude struggles giving up power to right-handed bats, especially. It's that reverse split thing. He really has struggled giving up home runs to righties, and Pete Alonso is one of the bigger hitters in the entire league. His prop line's only at 7.5. I see him getting a home run, but we have him projected at 10.73, a 3.23 differential between our projection and where the prop line is on Prize Picks. Best value you can get for hitter fantasy score. You know, I like to put one hitter fantasy score and then pair it with a different stat when I do these morning things because early on, I mean, we don't have pitching outs available yet. We don't have earned runs allowed available yet. We don't have pitcher fantasy score. We only have hitter fantasy score, pitcher strikeouts, and total bases available on the tool so far as PrizePicks keeps adding things to their site. And as they add more and more value will pop in. But yeah, let's start the day with Pete Alonso. Over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Dude's an absolute monster facing a mediocre Josiah Gray. And I completely agree with him having a big game today. All right, next up. I'm going Martin Perez. Look at that. This will be bumped, so get this in quickly. Vegas is on the over at minus 170. Over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. We have him projected over 5, a 0.59 differential. Him and Luke Weaver are both options that are looking good for pitcher strikeouts early on. But I'm siding with Martin Perez as my number one against Cincinnati today. Over 4.5 strikeouts. Like I said, Vegas super high on the over. Data is having him over that 5 as well. And so Martin Perez over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. If for some reason by the time you see this video he's gone, you can pivot that over to Luke Weaver just to make sure you have a pairing with these two. All right, so Martin Perez and Pete Alonso. And if you don't get Martin Perez in time, you can go Luke Weaver and Pete Alonso. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Oh, actually, let's look at first player. Let's look at first inning runs tool real quick at PropsMadeEasy.com just to get an idea of what we're looking like for first inning runs as well. So far early on, we have a few unders. We've got about 3 unders. Mainly some overs are popping today. They're expecting some good offense today. There's a few spots that really, really look interesting. Like this Astros and Rays game looks interesting for the over. They have combined, they've scored in almost every single game in the first inning. Astros and the Rays have done a very good job at putting runs on the board early. So this is very interesting. 921 OPS, very, very nice. Both of these pitchers have a high ERA, mainly because of Luis Garcia making that average 7, because he has been bad in the first inning. Rasmussen has been very solid. So that's the only thing. So we've got a good bit of red. So that would tell you that more than likely it's going to be an overcall. But Rasmussen having a 0 ERA in the first inning is a little bit worrisome. And Vegas likes the under at minus 130. So those are some interesting factors there. The official way that I'm going to go here, if I have to choose an over, will be this top overall over. And that's going to be the St. Louis Cardinals and Giants. I'm going to call the over on this one. It's an 8.5 total. Both pitchers have done not too well in the first inning. They both have a decent whip. So, they're okay, but 18 of 22 runs in the first inning, 932 OPS. The Cardinals and Giants should go over in the first inning. All right. And that's about it, y'all. So once again, Pete Alonso and then Martin Perez over. And then if Martin Perez isn't there because he's such a heavy favorite to bump up, which is what the data and Vegas is saying, then I would go Luke Weaver if that's gone. All right. Thank y'all. Have a nice day. PriceMadeEasy.com, only $15 a month. Join up. Let's get it. Baseball has been ridiculous this season. My God. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm out. Peace.